The baddies did they thing, okay? But from the looks of this season, it's about to be a whole lot of slow singing and flower bringing. So get your black dresses and check sodas ready. Let's talk about it, baby, because this is a big deal. Let's go.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Welcome back. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Yeah, I love y'all. What's up, baby? My name is Big Mouth, baby, and this is my channel. If you have not been here before, do me a favor. Do yourself a favor, baby, and do my Jawbreaker family a favor, and like, comment, and subscribe. And do me one more favor. Just one more. I ain't asking for too much. Turn on my post notifications so you can be alerted when I upload a new video, girl. Let's get into this tea, okay? So, y'all, Baddies USA. Okay, so I seen it. Okay, I didn't see it legally, so I'm not gonna tell you where I seen it, but I seen it. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna give y'all props, Zeus. Y'all did y'all thing. Okay, y'all did y'all thing. This first episode, it's girl, the season look like it's about to be amazing. Okay, it's giving everything I needed. Y'all giving fashions. Y'all giving fights. Y'all giving verbal quips. Y'all giving good dialogue. Y'all giving good production, good camera quality, good locations. Everything. I'm loving it. Y'all giving us the characters we want. So the season opens up like this. Okay, it's a little meeting with the bad girls. Okay, so they got sections this season. I don't know. First of all, I didn't look at the cast list, y'all, before I watched it, which I think is a good and a bad thing, because it's a bad thing because, you know, I don't know who on the show until I see it, but it's a good thing because I'm surprised when I see these people, and I'm loving the fact that I'm surprised at these people. So they brought the bad girls back, the bad girls from Oxygen. They brought all of the big hit bad girls back, and they also brought the Oxygen girls, the bad girls who had been on Baddies. Then they brought the OG baddies from like seasons South, West, and East and all of that. And then they got the new girls. They got the OGs, the new Gs, and the bad girls. So it's so much going on, girl. They got like 3 different cliques, okay? 3 different groups of girls. And baby, when I tell y'all, they all want they spotlight, baby. They came with the drama, okay? Let's just start off. So the first thing opens up with Natalie having her annual meeting, girl. Well, I can't even say annual because y'all do about 2-3 seasons a year. So, girl, you know her season, her beginning season meeting that she have every season where she goes over the new cast members with the old cast members. But this time she mixed it up and she brought, like I said, the bad girls in, and she was supposed to go over the new cast members and who was going to be on the show with the bad girls, which I think was a very great idea. To be for real with y'all, it's kind of like passing the baton. It's kind of like, you know, the council of the elders. You know, you got the original bad girls up here, and they giving their opinions on these little, you know, the little baddies, the little new girls that's trying to, you know, become them or take their spots or whatever. So I kind of felt like it was supposed to be a passing the baton kind of scene, but that's not what they had in mind. So as Natalie's sitting there, the girls come in. They got Persuasion, Bri, Sarah. They got Lo London, Kat. Who else? I forgot her name, y'all. It's that tall girl. It's that tall girl from Bad Girls Club. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And then they had 7, okay? If I missed you, I'm sorry. It was a lot of y'all. It was a whole lot of y'all. It was a lot, okay? So that's who was there. And it was supposed to, like I said, it was supposed to be a very calm situation. The first scene on every Bad Girl season, y'all know, it's never a fight that very first scene. It's always just calm, going over the girls, you know, like that. But they couldn't even get there, baby. Persuasion, honestly, to tell y'all the truth, I don't know if Persuasion was on Bad Girls Club. I'm gonna be quite honest with y'all. Y'all know I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm not trying to down you, girl. I don't remember you from Bad Girls Club. I stopped watching after a certain season, so I don't remember you on Bad Girls Club. I honestly don't remember 7, to be for real with y'all. Y'all was after I stopped watching. Janelle! That was her name. That was the other girl. That was a Janelle. Yeah, all of y'all was after I stopped watching. So I don't know what the relevance of Persuasion being in this meeting was, why she was there, because the last time we seen you, girl, you was taking a bath in a sink issued by Krishan Rock. So I feel like you should have been maybe with that cast, because that was really where you came in at. In my eyes, you came in at Baddies South. I don't know if you was on Bad Girls, but like I said, I feel like you came in on Baddies South, so I don't know. Here's the deal, right? Persuasion came in with a stank attitude. Natalie just trying to get all the girls to sit down. The girls coming in looking like they're riled up. Bri and Sarah came in looking like some hood rats. Every other girl was dressed cute except for Bri and Sarah. They came in like not sweats, but what you call them, like spandex, like they was ready to fight. Okay, no shade. I ain't gonna do Sarah like that though. Sarah was peaceful. She was very peaceful. She didn't start no stuff. She sat down and she was quiet. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we needed. But like I said, Persuasion came in trying to get her camera time, starting stuff with Natalie, and girl, that is not a good way to start off this season. Okay, especially from somebody who got beat up on their last season and didn't get their lick back. You don't need to be on here trying to intimidate nobody, girl. You need to be playing your role and playing it cool and calm and collected until you see Krishan, so you can get your round in with her and get your lick back. I'm sorry, sis, but the way she put you, baby, the way she washed you up in that sink like you was some chicken tenders, bitch. Okay, the way she put the vinegar and salt and lime on you, baby, and scrubbed you up in that sink, sis. I don't think you need to be over here trying to start with Miss Natalie Nunn, because that's not your op, girl. So Persuasion was basically trying to say Natalie was disrespecting her because she was telling everybody to sit down. Girl, that's what her job is. Like, girl, you overplaying your part, Persuasion, girl. Don't get on my bad side. So then all the girls come in and sit down. And Bri just started talking smack. Oh, I want to fight you. I want to fight you, trying to fight Natalie and stuff like that. Bri, first of all, listen, sweetheart. I don't even remember who you are. Okay? We don't even remember who you are. And that's the problem with a lot of y'all girls who's not a fan favorite. Y'all don't have the fans on y'all side. Y'all come in trying to make a name for yourself. Y'all come in trying to be heavy hitters so y'all can get the fans on y'all side. But y'all end up looking like clowns because this was not a fighting scene on nobody's part. So Bri up trying to fight Natalie. They get her calm down, telling her to sit down, girl. She over here looking like some old, wrinkled up. I'm sorry, Bri, baby, but that's what you look like, girl. You look like an old woman in the face, sis. Okay? You clearly look like you about 45, 46. I don't know how old you really are, but sis, that's how old you look. Okay? Out here acting like a teenager, trying to fight in some damn spandex. And then they out there putting on your business out saying you out there selling coochie in Vegas and stuff like that. And I don't know how true that is, but like I'm saying, sis, it's just not a good look. You should have came, if that's what you come from, or if that's what people think you come from, you should have came dressed classy, acting classy, and keeping yourself composed. A little bit like Sarah. Sarah wasn't dressed cute, but she was acting cute. You know what I'm saying? So they sitting there having a 1 little, 2 little, 3 little conversation, and it's going cute, it seems like, until they bring Tanisha in. Now, I'm gonna be for real with y'all. I did not see this coming. I'm so glad I didn't see the cast list. Oh, girl, because when I saw Tanisha, my heart lit up. Baby, Tanisha is the godmother. She is the bad girl's godmother. I'm sorry, she is, girl. And, you know, last season on Baddies ATL, Tanisha, you was doing too much. You was a little too theatric, and she came in being herself this time, and that's why I loved it so much. Tanisha came in, and she didn't do too much. She didn't say too much. She sat down. And baby, Natalie blood started boiling. Because when Tanisha walked in, all the girls got... Y'all know how it is when somebody try to buy love versus somebody who actually is genuinely loved because of their personality. Yeah, that's what it gave. It gave, you know, Natalie be trying to buy people's love with her, you know, giving them jobs on Baddies, or, you know, taking them to basketball games, buying them purses, whatever the case is like that, taking them out to the club with her, taking them on trips, taking them to Dubai. You know, she be trying to buy people's love. And at the end of the day, sis, Tanisha never had to spend $1 for all these girls to love her. So as soon as she walked in, without a doubt, every girl got up to pay homage, to give their hug, to give their love to her. And it boiled Natalie's blood, bitch. She walked straight off set, got in the elevator, girl, security surrounding her, you know, everybody trying to go in, Camila. Oh, Camila was there too. Hey, Camila, girl. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm glad to see you back too. I'm gonna talk about you in a second, girl, because I gotta give you your praises. But yeah, Camila went in there trying to talk to her, girl. She would not come out the elevator. Natalie exited the building, so we never got to introduce the cast to the OGs, you know, to the OG bad girls. We never got to introduce the cast, none of that. And Tanisha and everybody knew why Natalie left. Okay, Natalie, you was in your feels about Tanisha being there. Shout out to Camila, girl. I read you a lot about that kangaroo pouch, baby, because that was crazy. But Camila went home, baby got up. I don't know if she got a personal trainer, got a treadmill, whatever she got, girl. She bust out them crunches, and Camila came back with a body, yada, 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 okay? Camila came back with her body, yada, 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 for these hoes. Camila, girl, I stand you, baby. I told you up, now I'm gonna bring you up. Congratulations, Camila, baby, because that couldn't have been easy, okay? We stand hard work over here, baby. We don't stand surge. We stand hard work, okay? I don't know how you did it, but you did it. Congrats, okay? So anyway, Natalie gone. The girls sit back down, or whatever the case is like that, and Bri just will not let it go, girl. So now Bri wanted with Lo London. I don't know why. I guess she said Lo London called her trailer trash and called her a escort online or whatever the case is. And to my knowledge, girl, I don't know too much about the trailer, but don't you? I don't know. You know, I don't know about your escort activities, but I've seen it on the blogs. I've seen it from a few, so I don't know, Bri. But at the end of the day, I don't think it was something you should have been too mad about, whether it was true or not. Girl, you a grown woman. Who cares what somebody say about you? Girl, sit down. So Bri wanted it with Lo London, and Lo did not want it with her. And here's the reason why you should not fight people who don't want to fight you, because of what happened to you, Bri. So Lo London takes off her heel as Bri standing up. First of all, Bri, you was too damn big to be standing up over that little ass girl, trying to fight that little ass girl. Bri, you like two of her. You are a big chick, okay? No shade, girl. Lo London is little. I'm tired of y'all big girls trying to fight these little girls. But when a girl your size wanted with you, you don't want it with her. Because honestly, Bri, you was Tasiki size. Let's be for real. You bad Dolly size. You like Ivory size. You's a big bitch. Okay? So with that, and you tall. So with that being said, girl, you don't need to be fighting her. But anyway, Lo London grabbed her heel. Like, I'm not about to fight you. I'm about to bust you in the head with this heel. And she run up on Bri with the heel, and security grab her and take the heel and take her other shoe or whatever the case is. And now they got her just fight. So Bri run up on Lo, girl. And I ain't gonna lie, Lo, girl. She knocked you down, girl. She knocked you low. You ain't got no center of gravity, baby. It's probably because you little. I don't know. It's probably because your feet be too close together. I don't know, sis. But you really need to learn how to get a center of gravity, because Krishan knocked you over the couch too. Everybody be knocking you over a chair or a couch low. You fall really, really easy. And I'm noticing that. Okay? That's a low center of gravity, baby. Don't do that. Get that together. But anyway, Bri knocked her down. And I ain't gonna lie, girl. Bri was kind of giving it to her a little bit. And then Lo was fighting back, kicking and fighting. You know how Lo get down. Lo ain't about to just take no L. She fighting back, kicking and stuff like that. And security is breaking it up. So as soon as security break it up, Kat come behind. Miss Katia come behind and snatch Bri to the ground and snatch that damn wig off and threw it, girl. And shout out to Kat. No shade, girl, because what? That's her friend. I didn't see a problem with that because we established jumping on here on Baddies Midwest, okay? Y'all been jumping since Baddies Midwest, girl. Real talk, y'all been jumping since Baddies Caribbean, since everybody jumped Gretchen. That's when y'all kind of started jumping. But Baddies Midwest, it was really solidified with that Tinkerbella and Diamond jumping Pretty Peace stuff. It was solidified after that. So, girl, that's just, in my opinion, it's just a matter of fact. It's just another thing to get used to, because, girl, this is what it is at this point. So I didn't see the problem with Kat jumping in, especially because Lo London was so much smaller than Bri. Okay, I think that Summer, Dolly, and Lex should have jumped to Siki, girl, because she's too big to be fighting Summer. But we ain't there yet. We ain't even got to the episode yet. But you know what I'm saying, girl. So anyway, girl, Bri screaming, "Oh my God, y'all jumped me, y'all bees jumped me!" And I guess Kat and her was talking on the way over. They was talking on the Sprinter van on the way over to the set or whatever. And they both from Florida. So I guess, Kat was like talking to her about that and stuff like that. And Bri felt like, they was friends because they spoke on the bus for 2 minutes. I don't know what that was. But anyway, the reason Bri was mad at Natalie is because she felt like she started Betty shot a clock, and then Natalie felt like she didn't. Whatever. Yeah, so that's why Bri initially wanted to fight Natalie. And that's why Lo London ended up jumping in when they was online, going back and forth, and then now Bri wanted to fight Lo London. So that's why that happened. So, but here's my thing, Bri, and I'm going to just say this and then we're going to move on because, we got to go. But you should have been mad at Sarah. Sarah should have jumped in on Kat as soon as Kat grabbed your hair. That was not, and I do repeat, that was not anybody else's responsibility to stick up for you. It was not anybody's responsibility to fight for you. It was not anybody's responsibility to be loyal to you except for your friend Sarah, who came with you. Okay? Sarah back here coaching you behind the scenes, talking about, yeah, they jumped you, but you still look pretty, sis. You should have been whipping her ass in the background. You should have put paws, knees, toes, elbows, pinkies, and everything else, acrylic nails and everything on her backstage when they took y'all back there to clean you up. Because she was your friend, okay? Sis, you should have took the cross off and put paws on Miss Katia, Sarah, but you knew you would have got your ass. But you should have took a fade for your friend Bri. That's what friends do, sis. Honestly, to tell you the truth, Bri, I wouldn't be calling Sarah my friend no more, baby, because a friend that won't fight with me, baby, you can't sit with me. I'm sorry. If you will watch me get beat up, get jumped, or get swung on, and you won't do nothing, baby, I'm sorry. I can't sit with you. So, yeah, that was that. After that, girl, they got up and left, or whatever the case is, and then that was the end of that. We then moved on to the scene with the OG baddies, I'm sorry, and that was Tinkerbella. Who was there, girl? It was a couple of them. Girl, Tinkerbella, Ahna, Biggie, and then it was somebody else. I forgot who she was, but she wasn't too memorable. No shade. It was the girl that was sitting on the left. Shout out to you. I forgot who it was. But anyway, so they was talking, and I guess that was a scene for Ahna and Biggie to hash out they stuff. It was real lame. No shade. Tinkerbella, you creeped me out when you got in the confessional with that baby doll, talking about mother with this baby doll. Girl, you was giving Judy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Judy was there too. Girl, I keep forgetting. Girl, yes, what? Judy was there too with the bad girl. She was in the bad girl scene. No shade. Shout out to Judy. I'm so glad to have you back. But anyway, yeah, Tinkerbella, you was real weird with that. So they sitting there talking, and I guess Biggie and Ahna is trying to hash this situation out. Y'all know Ahna felt like Biggie was watching her get swung on and get jumped on the Baddies Midwest reunion, and she was hiding behind Tinkerbella, pregnant behind, and she was not helping. And Biggie just did not take any accountability in this scene. And see, this is why, these are the reasons. These are the reasons nobody likes you, Biggie. These are the reasons you have not been a fan favorite. This is the reason you lost your job and you were sitting down last season. This is the reasons. I don't understand how Zeus had to sit you down for a whole season. You was acting weak on Baddies Midwest. They set you down for Baddies Africa and allowed you to come back, and you still haven't learned your lesson. Accountability, Biggie. You were not taking up for Ahna. You did not fight for her like she was fighting for you against Nunu. Okay? You were not fighting for her. You did not have her back. And you need to acknowledge that and apologize for it. I was so infuriated. I was livid. When Ahna came and sat down and Biggie, and she started apologizing to Biggie. Oh, I'm sorry if you felt like I didn't have your back. Wait, bitch, because that's the apology Biggie's supposed to be giving you. What are you even talking about? I feel like Ahna was just trying to smooth it over because they had already squashed it behind the scenes. So I feel like Ahna was just trying to smooth it over. Oh, Tasiki was there too. Oh, that was the other girl that was on the left. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry, girl. I'm sorry. It's this rum and Coke, okay? I got some vanilla Coke and some Bacardi rum in here, baby, and it's tearing me up. I've been drinking all morning. It's tearing me up, girl. And I gotta go to work. Ain't that something? Girl, but yeah, she tearing me up. So, but yeah, so that's what that was, or whatever the case was. I feel like this. They were just trying to smooth this whole thing over because they want to be the big three again. They are trying to compete with the little three, you know. And I know the Summer, Dolly, Lex trio has broken up now, but we're on set. They weren't broken up at the time where this was filmed, okay? So with that being said, like I said, I feel like they are trying to get their big three status back so they can rival the other big three. And Ahna don't really care about Biggie's loyalty. She just care about the alliance. And that's corny. I feel like you should have stood up for yourself in that scene. And honestly, to tell you the truth, Ahna, you owe Biggie an ass whooping. You really do. Like, honestly, to tell you the truth, you ain't got to give it to her because that's your friend. You do what you want to do. But sis, just have your eyes open. Like, Ahna, we was very gracious with you last time. The fans were very gracious with you in the previous season on Baddies Midwest. When it came to, you know, Biggie doing you dirty, we was all on your side and everything like that. But sis, you going back around her, see, you gotta understand, you have an image. Just like she do, just like Tasiki do, just like everybody else on that show do. Y'all all have your own images and your own fan bases, okay? And the fans have been on your side with this whole Biggie situation. Don't turn the fans against you by forgiving too easily, going back around her and get did the same way. Because if it happens again this season, I promise you the fans are not going to be as gracious with you. We're going to drag you next, Ahna, for allowing yourself to be played like a puppet and a fool by this big bitch, okay? So just keep your eyes open, sis, and remember, we're watching you, okay? So that was the end of that scene, and then we move on to, I guess, another OG scene. I don't know. You know, an OG baddie scene with Scotty, Tommy, who else? I think, was Tinkerbella there?
The office is not just a great cubicle anymore.
No, Tinkerbella wasn't there. It was Sukiana, Summer None Other, and like a couple of other people. But the main conversation, I'm sorry, y'all, they had a lot of intro scenes with these people. It's a lot of people this season, okay? It's a whole lot of people this season, sis. So it's just a lot of intro scenes. So I guess it was Sukiana, it was, you know, Summer, but them the only two people that really mattered in that scene anyway, because that was the scene where Summer basically explained her beef with Tasiki and was talking about, you know, Tasiki want to fight her because she got into her business with Krishan. I guess the whole situation with the M word, you know, the less station allegations or whatever the case was like that. I feel, you know, she was telling her story about that, and Sukiana was just telling her she should have stayed out of it. And honestly, to tell you the truth, Sukiana, girl, shut up. Because let's be for real. She could say whatever she want to say about whatever she want to say because ain't none of this shit anybody's business. Let's be for real. The drama between Natalie and Scotty wasn't nobody's business, but Rolly had an opinion on that. The drama between Tommy and Natalie wasn't nobody's business, but everybody had an opinion on that. Okay? Everybody got an opinion on everything. Everybody had an opinion on you and Sapphire business. So what you mean it ain't her business, girl? Just be quiet. Y'all all in everybody else's business. That's the whole point of the show. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like Suki, you was just scared of Tasiki, so you just trying to, you know what I'm saying? You just don't want to get on her bad side by talking to Summer and befriending Summer. And I feel like that's what the general vibe is going to be with Summer this season. Everybody's going to distance themselves from her because they don't want to get beat up by Tasiki. And that's what I be seeing. That happens on every season when Tasiki get mad at somebody. Everybody will distance themselves from that person because they don't want to get beat up by Tasiki by being affiliated with her op. So that's kind of where Summer, you kind of effed up with that. We then move on to this scene with Scotty. Like I said, Scotty, Tommy, all of them, and she's telling them about her pregnancy or whatever the case is. Congratulations, Scotty girl. First and foremost, congratulations, girl. You know how I feel about that. I'm the one that told you needed to get pregnant because, girl, you was getting did dirty and drug around and, you know what I'm saying, drugged by the hairs on your chinny chin through social media by this man, you know, getting cheated on. They got STI allegations and everything else, that dirt they was putting on your name. You know what I'm saying? From this man. So the least you could have got out of it was a baby. I've been told you that 2 years ago. You need to get pregnant by this man and you need to get a ring. And speaking of rings, where is yours? Why haven't Lemmy proposed to you yet? Has he proposed? Have you not accepted? What's going on with that? Like, Lemmy, I know you come from a God-fearing family, so, like, you about to have a baby out of wedlock? If you don't marry this lady, like, I can't stand when men think a woman is good enough to put a seed in her stomach, but she's not good enough to put a ring on her finger. That says volumes. Like, that really tells me how he really feels about you, Scotty, if he hasn't proposed yet. The fact that he would get you pregnant, and the fact that Scotty said that they were trying for a baby. This was no accident. They were trying for a baby. Try for a wedding ring. Try for an engagement ring. Because child support runs out after 18 years. And no shade, Scotty with the body is all Scotty got. Okay? And in 18 years, first of all, after this baby, let's be for real, Scotty is a big, thick girl. You know, once this baby girl, she gonna spread like butter. She gonna be looking like Kim Kardashian did with North when she looked like a sofa. When she was that big, that's how you gonna be looking, sis. So the body up might not be bodying after this baby and after these children that you're gonna have in the future. So, you know, that child support is gonna run out, and sis, what you gonna have left? You see what I'm going with this? So just try to get that wedding ring. You know what I'm saying? You got his baby. You got a bargaining chip, you know. And Lemmy's like madly in love with you, so just get that wedding ring, girl. I don't like to see that. But bet nobody put their hand on her. I know that. Okay. Bet nobody put their hand on her. And honestly, to tell you the truth, Scotty and Lemmy, y'all are irresponsible for having her in the mix on this show this season while she's pregnant. Okay? And that tells me that you care more about your bottom dollar than you do about your baby, Lemuel. Because while nobody is going to hit her, just like nobody hit Tinkerbella on a reunion, because she's pregnant, she could end up getting hit by, you know what I'm saying? Two people could be fighting, she be behind them, and then boom, they fall on her stomach or something like that. It's dangerous. Security could be rushing past to get to a fight and been knocked her down, knocked her against the wall or something. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. I remember on Baddies Africa, the security was trying to break up a fight and he fell in a pond. What if that was Scotty? What if she was trying to get past or walk past or break up a fight or something and then got hit or got hurt? It's just not safe for no pregnant woman to be on set like that. It's just not, I'm not agreeing with it. It's not safe, baby. Okay? And honestly, to tell you the truth, Natalie, they saying a whole lot of stuff now, you know, about, you know, alleging you and Lemmy and things of this nature was going on behind the scenes, and that's why you was really mad at Scotty in Jamaica and all this crazy stuff. Now, I don't know how true it is, and I don't really care, but what I'm gonna say is this, Natalie. Please don't allow yourself to look bitter this season, okay? You already looked bitter when Tanisha came in and got all that love and you ran out the door. You looking real bitter, Natalie. I don't want to see that from you, okay? But anyway, I know I got the characters and the scenes mixed up, but who cares? Moving right along to the last scene. The last and final scene was the dinner scene, okay? They were all invited to I guess, presidential dinner. I don't know, girl. It was a dinner at some hall they rented out and decorated. Yeah, I could tell it was a hall. Rightfully so, girl, because y'all done tore up every restaurant in United States, and I don't think any fine restaurants are going to let you guys back in. So with that being said, a hall was y'all best option. Good job. So they're having this dinner at this hall, and everybody's sitting down looking cute, and Fauna... Fauna and Cold Killer over here getting ready for work, girl. Fauna done put on a swimming cap under her and put on a detachable wig. Everybody putting on detachable wigs, girl. And shout out to y'all, girl, because I did suggest that a couple seasons ago that y'all start wearing them glueless wigs because, baby, they snatching wigs too much. And y'all wigs, they be glued down to y'all scalp. When they start snatching them, you end up looking like Bri. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, Bri. Yeah, you end up looking like, yeah. Who was that? They got their wig pulled off and it was like, peeled off their scalp. Yeah, that looks terrible. And the wig is damaged. So just get them detachable wigs. Anyway, girl, Tinkerbella came in and immediately ran up on Cold Killer because Cold Killer want her ones for Tinkerbella stealing her song. And you did steal her song. And let me tell you what, Tinker. The fact that you couldn't even acknowledge it was so weird. That was so weird. This girl getting confessional talking about something. I didn't even take the song from you. I got the song from a sample from another artist. Sis, you didn't even name the artist. That's how we know you lying. You was stuttering, you was slow talking, and you couldn't even name the artist. You know you lying, sis. You know you stole that song from her. She was not the original. She remixed the song. But at the same time, sis, the flow you carried on your version did not match the original flow that the man you sampled the song from carried on his version. It matched Cold Killer's flow. Your flow matched her flow. Therefore, we know you stole that song from her, girl. So just come off it. That's the term of the day, accountability, girl. You need to be accountable to Cold Killer, okay? Biggie need to be accountable to Ahna and to Smiley for putting your hands on Smiley. Girl, we're going to get to that in a second anyway. So after that, girl, the girls, everybody come in. Krishan come in. Oh, no, I didn't even talk about the fight. So Tinkerbella and Cold Killer go heads up. They went 3 rounds. And honestly, I'm sorry, Cold Killer, but Tinkerbella got you. She did. Tinkerbella got you the first time because you were hesitating. You were scared. You was backing up while she was running up on you. You kept backing up, and you was scared. I'm sorry you was. She was a big bitch and you was scared. Or not scared, but intimidated. So she got you the first time. The second time, Tinker, she got you good. Tinker, she got you good that second time. I'm sorry. But the third time, Tinker got you again. Okay? Tinker had you by that. Boom, boom. You was doing all of this slapping stuff, and Tinker grabbed you by that hair. Boom, giving you them uppercuts. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, she got you, girl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Cold Killer. She got you. She got you and she got your song, sis. So I don't know what to say. Bitch, I don't know what to say, girl. You lost your song and you lost the fight. I don't know what to say, Cold Killer, girl. Now you got to stab a bitch. No, I'm just playing. But anyway. After that, girl, Gretchen, I don't see why. Okay, if y'all was going to bring Gretchen back, y'all could have just brought back Bianca. If y'all wanted an irritating ass person that was just going to irritate everybody on the cast, y'all could have just brought back Bianca. I would have rather had her than Gretchen. Okay, so they bring back Gretchen and she wastes no time saying the N-word yet again. Gretchen ends up, trying to start her little fight with Ahna. Okay, and Ahna, I'm with you on this one. Honestly, to tell you the truth, Ahna, you are my favorite on the cast at this point, and that is saying a lot because y'all got like 40 cast members. I think they probably got like 30 cast members, 30, 40 cast members. But yeah, Ahna was definitely my favorite. She's definitely my favorite right now. So soon as Ahna come in, she looking cute, looking bad. Shout out to Ahna for getting that BBL. You know what I'm saying? That's actually a BBL that do look natural. It do look natural. But you Dominican, I don't think you needed one. You probably just need to have a baby. Because baby, when Dominican women have kids, Dominican and black women, y'all hips spread wide. So I don't want you to end up looking like Cardi B at her album release party, okay? Looking like a damn alien with that big ass stomach and them wide ass, sharp ass, narrow hips. Hips with the boiled hot dog legs. It was scary. So you know what I'm saying? I don't want you looking like that. So relax. Don't get another one, okay? Don't go too far with this, Ahna. But anyway, so Gretchen walked up on Ahna, and I don't even know what the problem was. Gretchen was drunk and screaming. I have no idea what their beef was about. I'm assuming it's over this N-word thing or over them both being Latin. I don't even care, okay? Gretchen, you was out of line. And Ahna was playing you like a fool right in your face, girl, as she should have. Because what? Girl, like, baby, Gretchen running up on Ahna trying to get to her. Ahna just like, girl, I don't want to fight you. Like, girl, what? And Gretchen was just trying so hard that Ahna finally gave in and just bopped this bitch to start whooping her. Gretchen, you got whooped. Immediately. Like, I don't even know why you wanted that with Ahna. Did you really think you was going to win, girl? Ahna done beat up Stunner, girl. Ahna done beat up Scotty. Ahna done beat up bitches 3 times your size, girl. Did you really think you was going to be able to stand in the paint with Ahna? She done beat up Summer. She done beat up bitches 3 times your size. Like, you can't stand in the paint with that girl. I don't know why you thought you could. And Ahna literally was looking at you like you was crazy for trying. And then she gave you that 1-2 diddy bop and whooped your ass. Baby, listen. I thought it was over. I thought after she put paws on Gretchen, it was over. Baby, Gretchen was behind the table still talking smack. And Ahna looked down at her hand and saw a bite on her finger. Because we know Gretchen good for biting somebody, sis. Okay, then bit a chunk out of Jayla titty. How you doing down there, Jayla? Are you good? Are you healing? Okay. But anyway, so I guess she looked down at her finger and saw a bite mark, girl, and she had a flashback of what happened to Jayla. And baby, Ahna did some shit I ain't never seen in life. This is some stuff out of an action movie. Gretchen is bent down like this. I don't know, tying her shoe or something like that, girl. At the other side of the table. Baby, Ahna sprinted towards that table, jumped on top of the table, ran across the table, and as Gretchen is bent down, literally ran right onto Gretchen's back and started stomping on her back, and while she's hands free in mid-air, stomping on this bitch. Oh my goodness. Oh, girl, security grabbed her after that. Oh, I ain't never seen nothing like that. Baby, Ahna done unlocked a new move. I ain't never seen nothing like that, baby. You should have saw me. I wish I could have recorded my live reaction. Bitch almost threw my phone at the wall. I was laughing so hard. Baby, I jumped out the bed, turned on the light, started screaming. Oh my goodness, that was the highlight of the episode for me, baby. Okay? The I don't know what you call it. Name the move. You created it, you name it, girl. I ain't never seen nobody else do that kind of move. Bitch ran across the table, ran right onto her back, like she was a paved road. Right onto her back and start stomping on her back, bitch. Gretchen, I don't know why you keep coming back. These girls done beat you to a pulp. They then jumped you, girl. At this point, sis, you might have brain damage. That's probably why you just don't care. You might have brain damage, okay? You know as soon as you start saying that N-word, they're going to beat you up again. Like, it's going to get there for you. Like, Gretchen, I don't know why you came here. I don't know what your purpose is, sis. I really don't. But I feel bad for what's going to happen to you. See, I'm sorry, I don't, because you keep asking for it. But yeah, after that, girl, they break that up, and that's the end of that. Then Mariah Lynn, oh, girl. Mariah Lynn all in one scene made me grateful that she was back on my screen because I missed her. And then made me remember exactly why I wanted her off. Mariah, just like I said with Biggie, they gave you a whole fucking 2 seasons off. You lost your job for being an ass kisser. You lost your job for being all up to Siki's ass crack. That's why you lost your job. That's why the fans hated you. And you turn around and come back and do the exact same thing. You and Biggie must hate y'all jobs because y'all don't want to keep them. Y'all don't want to keep them. Baby, you cannot win the fans kissing another cast member's ass. So, Summer coming in, walking in with, Dolly? Yeah, she walking in with Dolly, girl. Summer not other, period. Yeah, limit. Doing her thing. And girl, soon as she stepped a pinky toe, bitch. Soon as she stepped that ashy ass pinky toe up in the building, girl, Mariah crashed into Summer and beat her ass. Do you understand me? That's one thing Mariah is good for, is ass whooping. That's one little, Mariah and Ahna, honestly, to tell you the truth, Mariah and Ahna, I hate to say this, but I want to see y'all fight. Because I want to see who gonna win, girl. Y'all is two little chicks that got them hands. You hear me? But yeah, Mariah ran into Summer and put pause on her. And her whole rationale was because Summer ran up on her and snuck her at the auditions, which she did. So she deserved to get that lick back. And that honestly should have been when you left it, boo. The next words that came out your mouth made me wish you was never on my screen. Made me hate you all over again. And it really made me, I'm going to be on your ass this season because of this. So right after she say, yeah, I fought her because she snuck me at the reunion, she goes into, and she said some weird stuff about Tasiki. She spoke on that family business, and Tasiki's not here, so I'm going to take that fade for her. Girl, Tasiki don't like you. Tasiki don't care about you. You are not her friend. We ain't never seen y'all hang out outside of the show. Hell, we ain't never seen y'all hang out on the show. You are a fan at this point, Mariah. That's what it's giving. It's giving you're a Tasiki fan, like you're an obsessed fan. That's just what it's giving at this point. Do you run her fan club or something? Like, girl, do you shine her shoes too? Like, girl, that's so weird. And then literally 2 seconds after the fight, Tasiki walk in the door. Like, you could have literally just waited and let her handle her own business. If that's why you was fighting her. You should have just kept it to the she snuck me at the auditions. Krishan, like, why you fight her? Cause she spoke on your family business with your sister. Krishan looking at her like she's stupid. Everybody looking at her like she's stupid. Just like we looked at you like you was stupid when you swung on Janet. Even Tasiki told you not to do it. She literally told you on Baddies East, do not jump in her business. She said that. Don't get in my business. She told you that when you hit Janet, and she told you that the next morning when y'all had a conversation about it. She asked you not to get in her business, and you come back on this season doing it again. She gonna beat your ass. Okay? Mariah's just a clown, and I don't see why y'all brought her back, honestly. We don't need another Tasiki fan. She got 2 of them. She got Ahna and Biggie for that. Okay, I'm pretty sure they're about to be her cheerleaders this season. We don't need another Tasiki cheerleader. Mariah can go. Okay, real talk. That irked my jerk. Okay, but like I said, after that, Tasiki came in, and then what happened? Girl, Biggie got up. I might be forgetting something here, but Biggie got up and ran up on Smiley, and they started fighting. Cause Smiley, I guess, tried to walk off set when she saw Biggie, and then she ran up on her, and they started fighting. So, and that's where the episode ended. We just waiting to see what happens next week. So, honestly, to tell you the truth, all in all, it was a great episode. I love this episode. I'm not gonna lie about it, baby. This episode was one for the books. It was one of them first episodes that was one for the books. This would kind of remind me of Baddies West. Okay, I love that first episode. I feel like Baddies East tried to create the Baddies West first episode on Baddies East, and it didn't work. It kind of worked, but it kind of didn't because it was corny. Yeah, but this episode, Baddies Midwest first episode really was corny because they all jumped on Summer and it was corny. You know what I'm saying? But this episode, this one was good. This one was good. I like this first episode. So we gonna stay tuned to see what happened next week. It looked like Tasiki gonna be in bust Summer her shit. Biggie gonna beat Smiley ass and put her back in the hospital. And Smiley, let me talk to you for a second. What's up? You got Biggie. You can handle Biggie. Y'all got to stop being scared. You can handle Biggie, Smiley. You really can. Biggie can't fight like that. She can fight a little bit, but she can't fight like that. You can handle her, girl. No shade. I don't know. But, baby, if you was that sick, because, you know, Smiley was just in the hospital a couple months ago, damn near blind and dead. You know what I'm saying? If you can handle that, I mean, if you can handle, can't handle being here, your health, you just shouldn't have came, sis. Like, if your health is a problem for you, Smiley, you need to go home and protect your health and protect your peace, sis. No shade. Okay, but I guess Biggie want to beat Smiley up because Smiley cloned her phone and been playing on her phone and been I don't know, hacking her data. I don't know what you call it, girl. Whatever she been doing, girl, invading her privacy, hacking her phone, being a weirdo ever since she smacked her on the show. But the thing about it is, you can't do something to somebody and expect them to tell them how to react. You embarrassed that girl. She thought you was her friend. She thought you was coming there to talk to her and hug her, and she reached out for a hug, and you smacked her across her face on national TV, and then backed up, and security got in the way so she couldn't retaliate. That was some devilish shit you did, Biggie. So I ain't even mad at Smiley for doing what she did to you. You deserved it. Maybe not that, but you deserve an ass whooping. You definitely do. So yeah, my favorites as of right now is giving Ahna, Tanisha, Ahna. I like Cold Killer because I like how she stood up for herself against Tinka Bella. Who else? And yeah, that's it, because ain't nobody else really did shit yet. So that's all, baby. That's all we got for this episode. And I will see y'all tonight. I'm going live at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so if you're seeing this the first day as soon as it's uploaded, come to my live tonight, baby. And we're going to talk about it. But other than that, I'll see y'all later, boo, because I got shit to do and I got to go to work. Bye.